Hey there, defenders of Lycan Air. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 26, Triage and Cemetery. So now we're just waiting on the backfill for the insect risk. But a really big task here is going to be to illuminate everything. And floor everything up. That's going to be a lot of material. Oh, come on. Stop attacking me. So there are prepare a while. And there's some relationships here. They're all melee except for one Pila. Bro Knight, thank you for the resub. And hello back to you. Hey Maxis, I'm going to have you come down here early, because you take 3 times longer than everyone else to get where you need to go. And I'm going to start rallying the forces here, because I'm sure they're going to attack in short order. Yeah, the imps are fire breathers. And that means defense is slightly different as a result. But there's not a lot of flammability here. So it's not like the fire's going to spread and be a problem for me. Not really. Why haven't we not... Yeah, just mine that up, please. Alright, we are thinning them out. Wow, they're already fleeing? We were very efficient. Very, very efficient at clearing them out here. What are you? You were just the brave, a pyromaniac. Well, you breathe fire, so I guess that makes sense. And we'll capture him for slave suppression reasons, I think. And the others that made it out, no, they're fast enough that I wouldn't be able to stop them. I wonder if this guy's gonna bleed too quick. Oh god, yeah, he needs, oh boy, Scipia. Yeah, he had like an hour to live. There we go. What were we doing with you? You were for sale? I think? Yeah, being warned it's a medical emergency. Yeah, I know. I noticed. The dude was on borrowed time. Walls are going in. And soon it will be time to start doing the actual internal structure of it. Due to his injuries and blood loss, I'm also sort of curious if he's going to be able to, the brave guy that we captured, if he's actually going to be able to be executed before he regains consciousness. Because he's only guilty for a day. But given his injuries, he might not get up for a day. Escaping execution in the most oddly technical way possible. Okay, there is also multiple wargs in spaces I don't want them. Oh, another calf? Well, that's a dead calf. So I think I am going to put out a hunting party for those wargs, because I am not comfortable with wargs being close to our gates. So hunting party convening for that. as you well know, we had one. What was it, a cougar, I think? Where, like, someone joined and immediately was just ganked by a cougar. Very easy to... Oh, wow, that was a... Who did that? Elba? Elba just shot it through the heart and was like, alright, we're done. Everyone else was like, wait, what? Where was the fight? No, we're done. It's dead. Heart shot. Well, do it again, Elba. You have another opportunity. You're not one-shotting it, but you crippled it, and now it's down. Alright, good job. What was that? Front leg, and then kidney? Yep. No, front, rear. Those are pretty good shots, though. Hitting the legs first. Can't imagine trying to shoot the legs of a running animal. Forget it. Oh, and a turkey? What is with just the onslaught of animal messing around? What if I don't want turkeys? So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this spot of backfill left to do. It's not very much. Another thing that we're probably going to need to queue up is let's smelt a whole bunch of glass. I know it's going to burn through our steel supply, but we're going to need a whole bunch of glass for the buildings to come, so I'll get that ahead of time. Ooh, Cobra's guarding armor. Odd. So I am thinking that for the private quarters, we will have ornate doors for them. Right? I mean, they're senators after all. That's a lot of gold requirement, but I'm going to commit to that. So I think what I'm going to do is leave a void where the other doors are going to go. Because we don't have all the senators come in. We just have the first senator coming in, right? So I can not commit to using the gold now. By just having voids where they will be. I don't think that's unreasonable. Okay, yeah, the signs definitely stand out. Well, maybe not the one colored in hay color. I'll fix that. But the other signs are great. I'll make this one white. Yeah, they're easier to spot for sure. Oh, the corpse pond. Boy, we need a way to deal with bodies. Hey, a Western Republic war merchant. Everyone's related to you, Lillipore. What's going on? Did your grandparents get around like an extreme amount? I think they did. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. If we're about to ingratiate ourselves with the Western Republic, I can't go and have them die on me. So we'll slam this door shut, and I'm hoping that they beat the links. They don't seem to be moving, though. Shoot. All that. Because I also don't want to necessarily shoot over them and have them blame me for friendly fire. Oh, God. Yep, that's exactly what just happened. Okay, this is like a no-win situation. So I am going to defend. No, they are committing to attacking the Lynx, so I'm going to join them. There is an opportunity, however, of making it up to them by saving as many as we can. But please be mindful of where you fire, because I don't need friendly fire here. Those that die deserve burials. So, obviously attackers that come to our territory who go down, like, don't get buried with honors, but we're gonna have to start a cemetery here, I think. Triage. 7, 4. 4 is pretty quick. 10. 9. Another 4. So Bebo. Tend. Rescue. And there's at least 2 dead that I can count that are going to need to be interned somewhere respectful. So I think what I'll do is forbid them for now. This obviously is a Foven impid. I'll forbid them for now so we don't carry them to the pond, because we don't want them to end up in the pond. And I think it makes the most sense to have, this is our Pantheon, to have somewhat of a cemetery in this area. So, I'm going to start that here. Alright, Darius, instead of actually rescuing someone, I'm going to have you start building our sarcophagus. Nope, don't haul. Or don't haul hunt. Yeah, I didn't see any rep loss warnings. Which was fortuitous. But I also can't trade with them because... Oh no, that's not true. Ray. Trade with Octavia real quick. If you can catch up. Oh. Okay. No, never mind. They don't have inventory because the animals that were set to carry stuff to us have been dismissed. Okay. I don't have places to rescue them at the moment. I don't have, like, a concept of a hospital in our colony yet. So we're going to have to put them on the floor, but obviously I'm going to have to remedy that situation pretty soon, because there's no way I want to leave them on the floor. Yeah, I don't yet have spare beds for them. Was not really expecting that to happen. Which is funny, because it happened to the Bakers, like, really not that long ago. So you would think that I would have planned for that eventuality, but no, I didn't. So Nona and Silvius died. They don't seem to be related to anyone. So... hopefully I avoided some of the worst relationship conditions. Okay, Herbal meds. The other thing I want to do is to change the default quality. So other humans, neutral faction, friendly faction, they get actual medicine. Because we weren't using medicine, but we should be. I'm glad that accidentally shooting... I mean, I guess they realized I was trying to help. But I definitely shot a few of them without meaning to. And they didn't blame me for it, which is great. Is it possible the dead were slaves to be sold? No. They didn't have any slaves. Alright, Scipia. You are going to bury... I know, it's been a long day. You are going to bury the dead here. So storage, human-like, stranger. And Doris, you'll do the other one. They did drop a shield. But it's a tainted shield. I don't want it. Alright. Well, they have some nice resting places. I would normally... You know, Canius, I'm going to make you do it. No, not you, not you. You can go build that. I'm going to send the slave, who's really particularly good at construction, to actually build these beds. Dem Tacos, thank you for the resub. Oh, Rogi, did you have to do that? Walked up and just like, haha, it's finished. Gotcha! Did one get up and walk away already? We had... Oh, he took a bed. Okay, I see. You're not done. I said build all the beds. I'm not satisfied till they're all built. Okay, so we have some hospital beds. In fact, one is masterwork. That's that should probably be swapped in for like someone else. Well, that's good. Holy moly! Stop it! Stop it! Stop trying to kill me with animals. It's getting silly. We've had back-to-back raids. They haven't been hard, but I have not had any rest. Just cut it out. Diana of the Hunt. Stop it. I have hunted enough. So I don't necessarily want to wait around and have them stalk my land, so I'm going to clear them out. I think what I'm going to do here, because there's a possibility for this entire room to be smoothed, is I will smooth here and then put carpet or rugs over some of it. Whereas the other rooms, I don't really have that opportunity because they aren't fully stonework. So then I think what I'll do is I'll smooth the hallway back here as well. We done? We done. Okay. Neptune. Well, that's a... Your parents really thought a lot of you, I think. Wild man wanders in. You on it? Let's see if they're any good. Rusticus? Unhygienic, hard worker, great memory. Someone that does plants. Hell yeah. I needed some help in the farm. So if Rusticus wants to help me in the farm, I invite him to join me. Can I do bear rugs? I will be able to once I have rug technology. I just don't have rug technology yet. I don't really like the road being there. We're probably going to need bridges. For what I have in mind. So, the actual doors here. I'll put 2 granite doors in. I wanted to line it up with the villa. So I just made some modifications so that it would actually line up. Alrighty, that's a mediocre room. And it's only set to improve further. I forgot to allow the muffalo. I kind of doubt we're going to be able to, like, use their meat. I think what I'll do is make some pemmican. Just a big batch of pemmican. Because it's going to be really challenging to not have that stuff spoil. Can ornate door frames be built around the ornate doors? That's a fine question, and they can. So let's do that. So what I can do is put the frames in where the other bedrooms are going to go, and then door them up once people move in. It's kind of like a, you're here, we're going to carve you a door ritual. Sounds reasonable. So who's my animal handler? I don't want Maxis to do it because he's, like, crippled and slow. So Lucia or Lillipore and wild men have a tame of what? Oh, are you a wolf? No, you're a baseliner. Okay. He's like eating eggs and milk in our... it should be easy to get him at least. Another thing I might want to consider is moving the research benches and doubling them up, because where they are now will disturb Darius and Scipia's sleep. And we also have more than just one researcher. And I'm going to stick a torch in there just to illuminate the area, because half of the researchers, or 2/3 of the researchers we have, don't like the light. So we can remedy that. Okay, the smelt glass. So we have lots of glass. Great. We have 67 glass panes. That should be enough for quite a beautiful, a beautiful villa. Oh, right. Not using the jerky and the pemmican. Good call. Pemmican. Don't use jerky. The insect risk is now mitigated. There isn't any exposed overhead mountain within our walls anywhere. Our water shortage is getting resolved with all of the wind turbines that we got going. So that's good. Do stairs act like doors? No, they act like nothing. They're cosmetic. Yeah, like floors, I guess, technically speaking. I may want to add some additional pumps so that even at low wind, we are pumping out enough water. But if I ended up doing that, I would probably want to pair it up with a bunch more water towers. So that at low wind situations, we're generating, you know, we have enough stockpiled water for when the wind goes away. Well, that's just rude. Lilliport is probably going to need some help. Doris, attacking our own, even if they're a slave. We don't look too fondly upon. I'd like the farming help, but not if he's going to punch me. Hey, you. Yeah. Off with your toe. You're going to be captured. And Bevo, you come down and tend Lilliport. So Lilliport can get back to work. I'm guessing, yeah, he's not guilty at all. We would have to hold a trial for there to be like a valid execution. Traveler's Hope for Charity. I'll take a look at that. You want herbal medicine? And you're from the Lotto League. Neanderthal, Impid, Baseliner, and... Whoa, you are slow. Frail, bad back, moving at 40. Ooh. Duck? Yeah, that's about all you can do. You can't dodge. Oh yeah, that does look nice. Great. You still need more medical treatment. And then Rusticus here is bleeding out. Carvings is done. I did mention, I think, wanting rugs. But carvings will be really nice to add to it. So I'm gonna try to get a grand rug per room. It's a rather tricky. It's definitely a trickier. A trickier research option. But yeah, that's fine. And now we're starting to smooth out the floors for the first bedroom. But the rest of this is going to have to be like fine floors and rugs and carpets and things, so it's going to be relatively expensive. So one of the other things I was planning on doing is once this harvest comes up, I'm going to switch a lot of this back over to cotton and tinctoria. A, because we don't need that much food, and B, for the villa. Because this villa is going to ask a lot. And then the other thing I wanted to start growing again is heel root. Because we sold some heel root and I'm giving away a whole bunch of heel root for charity. So we're going to need to start growing up a whole bunch of heel root again too. least this time around, they didn't get, like, killed by raiders halfway up, like last time. Is the cook busy doing something else? They're pretty much, like, pemmicaning. I mean, look at the amount of pemmican we have. We have 1,000 pemmican. So, they've been doing their job. It's just a lot of work. Cranking pemmican out. That's looking pretty good. Now, the individual bedrooms don't necessarily, like these other bedrooms, don't need to be finished before the senator comes in. So what I can do is I can wall them off, you know, like just put doors in them because they really don't need to be finished in time. But everything else does. I would like to try to get the senator in ASAP, but that still means quite a lot of work ahead of us. Luckily, Scipia can work drive Darius, and Darius can keep constructing. And soon, Scipia is going to have to transition from primarily research to primarily carvings. So we are also going to need some additional marble. Apparently I've blown through a lot of our marble stockpiles, and I haven't even done a lot of the flooring, so that's going to be pretty expensive. Man, Lilliport, every time I check, you need medical attention. You get yourself in a lot of trouble, girl. Start making friends. Quit making so many enemies. Dear Lord. Well, our wounded guests should be healed up pretty soon. And with Darius, did you get it? Yeah, with Darius is getting his work drive, I'm going to take him off of wardening, so he doesn't have to zigzag back to the prisons in order to warden. He's on full-time construction now. Can eggs make pemmican? That's a good question. Nope. The other thing I am worried about, which I can remedy, is making pemmican so much so that we no longer make our grill. So I'm going to send Bebo over here to actually, ooh, let's get butchering, because, oh, it's too late. Darn. I saw that in slow-mo. No, it's too late. We'll have to haul their bodies out to this pile of shame over here. So Scipia is now working on marble reliefs, and I plan on putting marble reliefs in many of the rooms here, right? These rooms, I know they have walls for now, but they need to be adorned with art. Slaves. Ionis. Oh, there's no one to store this? What do you mean? Oh, right. No, that's true. Rotten animal corpses. I didn't want to haul any... Like, tons and tons of animals just die of natural causes out there, and I don't necessarily want to haul them all to the pile. I only want to haul the ones that are inside our walls. Is fine flooring vanilla, or is it DLC? It is DLC. It is royalty DLC. So this is the floors that we have available to us. So there are some fancier flooring, like the rugs, that I intend to implement, but we're not going to be able to get fine floors because that's a royalty thing. Or a higher tech thing or whatever. Well, it's starting to look like an impressive room. It's also going to need a royal bed and, you know, high quality furniture and couches and just, it's an endeavor. Definitely an endeavor. What was the size of this? Oh, that's ridiculous. Doctors? That is my fault. Dear Lord. It's crazy to think that, like, they're fully capable of getting up off of the ground on their own accord, and they just lay there until they dehydrate to death. Pretty wild, if you ask me. But, alright, we're gonna bury the other one with honors. Dehydration extreme, malnutrition. Yeah, okay. I didn't notice that my doctoring was at 3, meaning, like, we would never get it done. So it was queued up behind everything else, and, well, it caused some fatalities. What is your art skill? 9. 9 with a minor passion. Okay. We are out of... So let's stop the pemmican. We're at a grill. But there's alpaca just sitting here. Wow, you've been incapable of walking this whole while. I guess you got chewed up pretty bad. Dehydration is still severe. Let's fix that. And the other stranger is ready to be buried. A bit shameful that I'll let him die, but he died so that the other two could live. And our cemetery expands. Let's try to keep it the size that it currently is. I don't want it to grow anymore. Crisis of belief? Don't really care. You're a prisoner. And a bulk trader. The last time I had a bulk trader come on in, they were, like, ganked. So... gotta keep my eye on that. Looking pretty illuminated over there, though. Real shiny. Now, some of the, like, window effects don't look right until you, like, save and load. But that's fine. So I think what I'm going to do as, like, a placeholder, just because I have a lot of wood, so that it doesn't look like a construction project in progress, is tile up the bedrooms that are not in use with wood. They don't have any good leathers, that's fine. Doesn't surprise me at all. all our old togas that are being phased out. They have a tribal headdress made of the good stuff. But no, not a lot of stuff that I want to buy. I mean, there's a parka here, but I'm good without it. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.